Here we go. We got two of New York City's most off-frequency distorted radios talking about high-end shit. Listen to how they act when they don't hear Richie. The last time anybody heard my voice was 8 p.m. last night. That was approximately 6 hours ago.
Yeah, he uses a lot of fucking high equipment and all that shit. He got a lot of nice shit.
Listen to how nice they talk when they don't hear Richie.
What's his name?
Even though much of it is in derelict, illiterate type language, just listen to the demeanor difference.
And then you got the Eagles. There's the lead singer from the Eagles. He's an operator too.
Well, you talking about the rock band, the Eagles from the 70s?
Yeah, Hotel California.
No way. He's a hamhead too?
Yeah. And Bob Heil, helped him on the stage with his microphones and all that shit. And he uses actually those microphones on stage.
Wow. See, that's even true. See, I knew about Sir Mix-a-Lot, but he was a hamhead. You want to find out that before the radio, I saw him in a episode of VH1 of Where They Are Now. You remember that show, Where They Are Now? That show, the show Sir Mix-a-Lot, he was clean up. I'm like, yo, the Prime Minister, I'm like, wait a minute, I heard him before. Motherfucker.
Yeah. I heard of Prime Minister. I didn't know they was the same person, though. I know he does, Prime Minister now, he does little songs and shit like that on YouTube and all that. He's on Super Bowl.
That's Sir Mix-a-Lot. That's Baby Got Back. Baby Got Back.
Yeah. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. He got a lot of good fucking studio equipment. Because he does music. He can go through the motherfucking apartment and he show you his whole rack system. It's fucking crazy.
He got his own fucking CD or his own technician. He got his own technician building steel tube linears, bro. He be doing the fucking, what's called, the key downs. He does key downs in California. He does key downs with steel tube in the car. Yo. You see on YouTube, he's there with his homeboy, with the old school Suburbans, with steel tubes, like 20,000 fucking antennas, kicking. There's like 8 alternators, 20,000 batteries. I'm exaggerating, but these guys, on the West Coast, are overdoing it in the Suburbans, bro, overdoing it.
Yeah, I seen him, man. You ever seen that dude, Undertaker? He has a hearse with a fucking tower. He has a fucking tower that folds down when he's driving. And when he parks, that shit goes up and shit. And he fucking talks and he moves that shit around with a beam and everything.
Yep, seen him. Yeah, this is no joke. Yo, the worst one that I've seen was that he was arcing. That nigga blew up his shit. And I said, yo, you're arcing. He kept on, key down. You see the sparks. He was giving himself a reflection, and he blew his shit out.
Yeah, see, that's that hard shit, man. Yeah, they get crazy with the competition.
Yo, man, that's thousands of dollars, bro. That means these guys must be hustling, man, working their asses off, selling whatever, flipping shit, whatever. I don't know how they get that money. They spend all that money. Or maybe they had no kids, or maybe no bills to pay, but they spend all that money and all that shit in one truck, just do a key down. Dude, that's a lot of fucking money, bro.
They bet money. They win money.
I guess so, man. Listen, guys, we're selling girls, we're selling bitches, or putos, bitches, or putas.
Well, a lot of them look like Mississippi pimps and shit. But that's just a lot of them dudes on the boat.
At least he's coming clean, explaining how him and his little clique make their money.
Like bums, some of them overdressed like it's Easter Sunday every day.
Motherfuckers rat on themselves, don't even know they ratting on themselves. But I'm the snitch.
It is, man.
You stupid.
America's dumbest. They could open probable cause on themselves just for saying the wrong dumb thing.
Went out 6 months.
But yeah, man, hey, however they do it, man. Ain't no hate. I like to see the competition and shit. I don't think I ever would do no shit like that, but it's fun to watch.
No, if I had the money, I'll do it. Shit, I'll definitely do that shit. 8 alternators, 20 truck batteries, like
Why, Wifey's daddy ain't giving you no cash for your pocket? Dang it, boy.
What? What the fuck?
You got some motherfuckers out here that can't even put a 9-foot whip on a shopping cart with a car.
He said the only reason you're under his roof because you're married to his daughter and he don't want to break his little girl's heart.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, be happy with your home base and shit. All that shit in the mobile. It's cool though. It's fun. It's fun to watch. And then, you know, I seen them black out, yo, especially the old school video cameras. Them shits will get blacked out.
Well, you hear the static go right to the phones and try to record the shit. You hear the interference. Key down. The screen is fucking up. Like, yo, they give an RF. Everybody's getting radiation. Yo, you gotta go there. We win a fucking lead suit.
Yeah, everybody standing around eating barbecue and shit, can't get in fucking radiation.
When they go home, their body parts are falling off.
Yo, I mean, I got my box over here and shit like that, you know. But it's not no crazy shit. You can't run no crazy shit like that. But that shit is bugged out. That shit is scary, man. I remember going on 148's 20. He turned on that big fucking box. I said, Mikey, don't turn that shit on. My stomach starts flipping. I don't want to. Yo, don't key that shit up.
You got the one. Can I use the bathroom? I'm getting.
So he a yellow belly chicken and hot. Look at this. He coming clean.
Me thinking about it, overthinking it, but you literally get like a sink.
He got so much fat on him, it's conducive. The RF is.
We stubborn bugging out.
And your voice goes up too high.
Just for the record, it's officially 2:11 in the a.m. on the East Coast of New York City.
No key down.
Sound like BT and shit.
So, especially somebody has a radiation treatment.
You notice Bad Girl don't sound like Bad Girl tonight? You know what I'm saying? He don't sound like he's from a fucking old 40s gangster movie, man. But you still get to see how derelict, dumb, and stupid and illiterate and what kind of life he lives. And the moment he don't hear Richie, his true colors stick out in front of his forehead.
I feel bad for him. If I get something more than like 8 pill or 10 pill, I remember maybe I might fuck somebody with a pacemaker, insulin pump.
I seen somebody do it with a barefoot Galaxy Saturn, you know, the one that does like 50 watts. Somebody I know was on the radio and they keyed up on their they was on the first floor and the antenna was on the roof. And the person on the last floor had a pacemaker. And they banged on his window, picked up, bang, bang, bang. Yo, take that shit off. You got a half an hour to take that shit off.
Yo, remember back in the day when everything was analog, 186, he had a 4-pill hard drive with I think it was not even a Wilson. It was a K, the K40, what the fuck was old fucking mobile antennas. We went to a drive-in, Wendy's, and over there by, what's it, Square? we went through a hashtag. We got one of the stupid music, because I heard everything you said.
Oh, yeah. Without chilling and shit. That's when I was window side. That motherfucker was telling me, yo. He said, Mira, you know, I mean, you cool and everything, but yo, won't you fucking your mama through my TV? He said, I know that's not you, man, because you a nigga, you know, you're a nice guy. You don't be talking like that.
Yeah, listen. Only if you knew. If you live in my shoes, only if you knew.
He said, my wife watching the novela, and I'm like, hey, mucho fucking your mama through my TV.
Fucking your mama, fucking your bitch. Your phone, you wanna fuck on me?
Nah, cause yo, I'll be wilding out on the radio, cursing out somebody or whatever, and that's what he remembers out of the whole conversation. Mucho fucking your mama.
You know, these guys must have tuned their antennas on channel 31. Either that or the night is so quiet and we got a good ground wave. They're actually hitting 5s and 7s. This is amazing.
I need to get the filter. I said, nah, I'm gonna buy that shit. This is my hobby and shit. I'm not gonna fucking, pay nobody's money for no fucking filter. I'm gonna buy that shit right now. I went online and I ordered it.
Yeah, filter actually kills the power though. Actually, it does. It kills the DBs.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? You want to enjoy your shit. They want to enjoy their TVs and all that. You can't, you know. But that's when you're dealing with pills. Pills are very dirty.
Listen, as long as you get shit straight right, and above the ground floor of the roof, you pass it at least 5 feet above, you won't. It depends what kind of tunnel.
Exactly. At the time, yo, I had a Francis whip out the window with a fucking 5 pill.
Oh, listen, at the time, I was desperate. I was using TV coax. I was using 75 ohm with a matcher, a hand.
No wonder where 250 gets his 12-gauge wire stories from his buddies.
Using I think a 6-pill boomer to distort everybody's TV. We had a mass antenna on my building, Castle Hill. Mass antenna. I had a super big stick on the roof. 15 stories around that something. 12 stories high building, but I had a 15 feet high to distort everybody's TV.
Yeah, that's funny. I did that shit. Super big stick. That was my time.
Well, there's really no ground in that wire. I mean, if you cut that wire open, you could actually count the strands of shielding in there. It was just a TV signal, so all it needed was a hot lead, you know. Just a hot lead. Centers, really. All right.
I took a fence pipe. I took 2 fence pipes for the YMCA in Castle Hill. Matter of fact, when I went back to the YMCA, it was the old beach club. The old beach club was already deserted.
Ah, man, he took them from the YMCA.
The bag, a glove. I went all the way to the weed. There was cops there. There was like homicides. I'm like, they grabbed me. Yo, what's wrong over here? I'm like, what's going on? So, NYPD, homicides. Homicides? What the fuck? And we go, do you know anything about somebody getting killed over? I'm like, no. I looked over, I saw a patch of grass and blood clots. It was like, all right, you know how blood coagulates? It was like blood on grass. And the guy told me, somebody got assassinated on his knees, they sprayed him on his brain and his back with a Uzi. I go, oh my God, man, do you know anything? Then when he gave me his card, I went around the other way. I walked around the other side of the beach club that was more deserted. I found a fence pipe. I cut it, went back in. I'm like, yo, that night when I left, all this was all fenced out with police caution. I went back there and to look, yo, that grass was so lit with blood, so coagulated. It was, yo, I don't want to say no more, but I know what happened, and I know who did it, but I don't say no more. But, yo, when I seen that shit, that was a lot of blood, bro. That was a lot of blood and brain matter.
Yeah, man. I remember that spot.
I do believe he said too much already. I do believe.
No, we used to do paintball in there. We used to do paintball wars. Paintball, we used to go in there, we called it Beirut.
Yeah, that shit was like a little swamp area type shit. I used to go over there and smoke and shit. Now they got like, benches and they cleaned it up and shit.
No, it's condos. It's the houses now. Now it's houses. Not condos. It's houses now.
Oh, you talking about them houses that wasn't there before? Yeah. Nah, I ain't go back that far back. I'm talking about right before the YMCA was already there, but they didn't build that little park that they got there now, the little walkway and the benches and all that shit.
Yes, it's like the trail that goes through all the way to Soundview. Yeah, you're right. It's a trail that goes from Soundview all the way to Castle Hill. Brand new houses right there. It was that corner right there. We call it Beirut. That was the old beach club right across the street from the YMCA on Zaria, Castle Hill. Yes.
Yeah. And now you be out there with a paintball gun, they'll shoot your ass.
No more. We said back in the day. What happened, Trouble? Trouble, what's wrong? My daughter's bugging out. I think he noticed that my wife ain't here. He's like, where's my mama? Trouble, what happened? We go to bed soon. He's bugging out. He's like, where's my mama?
Yeah, remember they used to have the gotcha guns?
Yeah, Oh, gotcha. Remember the shit from Toys R Us? Whoa. Let me go back. Not even Toys R Us. Kitty City.
Oh, yeah, Kitty City. Fucking laser tag. The first, he got laser tag now, but I'm talking about the first laser tag.
Yeah, laser tag. I hate it.
Man Girl actually doesn't sound like he skied up on coke tonight. Tonight he actually sounds like he's chasing a dragon, really like Horsehead tonight. I think he's horse-headed tonight, man.
They figure out, like, damn, if we did 3 rooms, they will interfere. They will do some signals interfere. Like, yo, I'm turning on red. Why I'm red? Nobody shot me. I'm still in my safe zone. Why I'm red? I'm sorry, something happened. You know what it is? The walls were too close. They were too shallow.
They used to have 2 spots on 42nd Street. The first one was Too Much Is Not Enough. That was the best fucking place because if you go there early enough, you can get the room to yourself. Then they had another spot that they built after that. The spot that they built after that was like teams. You had to put your money down and wait enough till there was enough people to have a team and shit. But the first place, yo, that's like you and your boy could go in there and just have the whole room to yourself.
Oh, nothing beats the paintball place in Jersey. It was the old factory. I forget what was that. I think Northern Boulevard. Yo, it's an old factory for paintballers only. Yo, we went there with my team. Yo, we used to kill motherfuckers, though. Me and my team, we used to call ourselves, Bellaco team. Bellaco, we really get together, yo. We used to be there all dressed in all black, ready for death. Yo, they were scared of us, yo. So goddamn, yo, the team, everybody go pick a team, right? It was like different levels. Level 1, 2, 3. But yo, every time we went to level 1, these guys were scared. Yo, who's there? Bellaco team. Yo, we scared. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that shit go deep, that fucking paintball shit. And if you smart, you get communication. I make sure, yo, we went shopping, we had that CIA shit with the fucking throat mic, with the key up. You don't have to take your hand off the gun to key up. You can put your thumb and your fucking index finger together while you still holding the gun.
Oh, yo, but you talking about the old school, the Automags. When the Automags first came out, everybody jumped on the shit and did footing modifications. Yo, I had my shit shooting out 250 PSI. Yo, over the limit. Fucking up niggas, or not the balls will pop inside the shaft. I had to back it down, or not. I had to go and change my gasket and make it stronger, so then we retain the air pressure.
Yeah, nah, they into that shit. Now they got my cousin. He got shit that look like a fucking real joint too, because he buys the one that looks like an AR-15. Then he got another one that's like a sidearm that goes on your leg and shit like that. And that shit look like a fucking. They got one that's a Desert Eagle and they got one that's a P99. He got the P99 one. That shit look official too.
Oh, the soft pellet. Oh, now they can deal with it. Now it's become soft pellet. Before it used to be paintball, now it's soft pellet. Yeah. Now it's almost like real guns.
No, it's not an airsoft gun. It's a paintball gun, right? But they call it a marker pistol. This is the gun that they use. Police go, like training. They use it for training. They put these white. It looks like a paintball, smaller than the big paintball. It's a smaller one, and it shoots out this fucking white dust, so they could brush it off real quick when they training.
I got you. And they actually use half-load shells. Yeah, I got you.
But it's a paintball gun. So it's like whenever you run out of ammo on your big paintball gun, you pull out the one on your leg.
Matter of fact, yeah. That's only certain states, because the certain states they don't allow it because it contains gunpowder.
No, nothing like that. They got a CO2 cartridge and it shoots out marker. They call that marker rounds, but it's not a round. It's basically a clip that got a bunch of paintballs in it. You could use small paintballs or you could use it's like a white powder.
Oh, now I got you.
But when you go on the paintball field, you use paintballs and shit. It's regulation.
The other ones that I found out that they actually use like half a round, but it's like a rack. It's almost like a blank with paint. It's like a half a round. They actually use like live rounds. You use your real gun, but they have to check it out, make sure it's certified for that game or not for that training. So you gotta put it through to these specialized people that take out your gun and make sure you're not allowed to use real ammo just in case somebody could flip out and kill people. So you gotta make sure your shit's already set for that ammo.
Now they got this ammo that you put it with an app, you put it in a real gun, and you're able to dry fire it with the bullet in there, but it registers on the app whether you hit the target or not, kind of like a laser deal.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah, they come out with technology's a motherfucker. They come out with some shit.
I saw that for hunting.
Yeah, they got that shit for hunting, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. It's like they don't give guns to crazy people, so I'm not allowed.
Nope. Can't. If you ever had anything, any type of record and psych ward and all that shit, and you don't qualify for fucking official fucking license. That shit sucks, though. Cause when the fucking aliens come and the fucking and the zombie apocalypse, I can't defend myself.
If you don't know, it won't hurt.
I hear that.
What the fuck? Bigfoot? Another Bigfoot sighting? What?
Bigfoot in the Bronx.
Who, the boot out there?
Imagine that shit, yo. That Lady Delight.
Oh, good. That's Bigfoot.
That's Bigfoot.
If anybody want to know why Bad Girl sounds so bad with his audio, according to 2.5 of the Homos video gate, he's like 3.5 kcs down.
That's fucked up, bro. That means the PC was a PC?
Say what?
That's fucked up. Choose.
Cinderella, find yourself another fella.
Disgusting. Well, if a girl put on her dress and her dick is bigger than yours, there's a problem.
I guess that was the deal breaker. That's when they broke up.
I knew
The violence. It was at that moment he knew he fucked up.
You know what's funny? The audio and your voice matches perfect when you did that.
It was at this moment he realized he fucked up. He got poked in the eye, and at that moment he realized he fucked up.
You know, I'll think about it. Visual, I just put a visual.
Oh shit.
Oh man, my brain is fucked up. Oh man, fucking transexual.
I don't know, man. The radio, you hear some bugged out shit on the radio.
Nah, not even. I think shit in real life. What the shit I went to, I went to my, what the shit I went to personally. Like in clubs and shit like, one day, I was watching HBO years ago, and I seen this fucking HBO special about this guy picking up this dude and taking him to this club on the West Side Highway called The Vault. I'm like, I saw The Vault was such a freaky club. That's when I'm freaky everywhere. It's fucking second and jerking. So I'm like, let me go there. So I went to my friend, dude, you know how much money I spent going inside that shit?
What?
You know how much money I spent to go inside that club called The Vault?
It wasn't the Blue Oyster, right?
In like the 40-minute zone of this video gate, guys, somewhere in that zone, I'm going to key up for the first time after 6.5 hours. Watch the difference. Watch the radio demeanor. We're going to turn into Radio Rambo the minute we hit a boss.
It was like going to church. This place was fucking nutty, bro. On every floor, it was like, alright, it was like the meat packing area, it was crazy. Well, you know what's crazy? That it was the whole meat packing district on the West Side Highway called The Vault. I went there with a bunch of girls that I hanged out with, and they were in shock. I paid for them. They were out to eat, and $40. I'm like, what? Fuck it, we in there. We went down to the basement. Dude, soon you walk in, there's people fucking everywhere. Upstairs, downstairs. And the bar's open, so we don't serve liquor, but you can bring your own bottle. Oh, really? So I had to go back outside, jump in a cab, go to the nearest liquor store, buy a bottle of Bacardi or whatever. It cost me an arm and a leg, came back, go downstairs, I went to every floor, it was like a 7 stories, and so it was a balcony in the roof. People fucking stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, it was a movie. It was like Caligula 3 times over.
Damn, them clubs downtown, they be like that, yo. That should be bugged out. That's why, yo, so you gotta be careful. When the motherfucker tell you the name of a club, you gotta say, what, say the name again? Nah, I don't wanna go. What you said that shit's called? The Blue Oyster? Nah, I'm good. I'm staying home tonight, bro.
Nah, it was called The Vote. It's the only reason what they showed on HBO. I'm like, yo, it's just them. Titties out. They're fucking second. So, that's like,
It fits your lifestyle, homie, so that's how you remembered it.
I'm like, whoa, they would show this on HBO.
Yeah, wherever there's freedom, where you see bitches walking around butt naked, people gonna do what the fuck they want.
Dude, that shit was fucking amazing. At the same time, shocking. Because there was like swings and people doing things to their bodies. And telling people like nothing. They're shoving like, I want to get very graphic. Whoever's knocked down, any kids who should be sleeping. Dude, there was a girl on swings with the legs behind her ears, shoving artifacts, the size of either a bottle of their anus, of their private, like nothing. And told me, I've been doing this 12 years, and it's just a hobby. I'm like, really?
It's just a hobby.
I guess some of these guys never really paid attention in school or biology or anatomy. You know, I guess some of them really do not have the knowledge to know that the woman's orifice is bulk and spread, I believe, 8 inches in diameter before they break. Or rip, however you want to call it. Oh, well.
That wasn't the meat packet district, it was the fudge packing district.
No, fuck fudge packing. It was just packing whatever you got.
And they were wild in there, man. Shame on it.
Every floor of that warehouse was like different fantasies, and you were able to peek in through little windows, or not, you were able to open the door and join. And there was like lube, condoms, toys, and
Yo, this boy would have flipped out if he was ever a cop working and had to go into Plato's Retreat for a couple of nights. Yo, this boy would have lost his motherfucking mind. I mean, I had a good old time.
People, I've seen Latinos and blacks and everything, but it was just crazy. I'm like, it was like a culture shock 3 times above.
Yeah, when you from the hood, you never see shit like that. But you see, if you an eclectic individual and you can hang out anywhere, you don't fucking make a scene and act stupid and fucking make yourself known where you're from. You just go and have a good time.
That's exactly what I did. I said, fuck it. I get my bottle of Bacardi. I sat down. I make sure it's a clean spot. I said, that person's clean. I would go sit down with so I make sure that person's clean. My person's clean. Give my bottle. And see motherfuckers fucking, stucking. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, doing my thing. Doing my bottle. I'm not sharing my bottle with nobody. I'm like, fuck that. Nobody take my blow. Everybody take my bottle, we fighting.
That's real, man.
His hands are on his dick and he worried about somebody taking his drink.
A female with a thong on or just a little bit of cheek coming out and they fucking wild out. They don't know how to act. They act stupid and get kicked the fuck out, man. They can't go to no shit with a bitch butt naked. They wouldn't know how to act.
That's another thing. It was weird because these motherfuckers are butt naked with the shit hanging out, or women. Can I dance with your girlfriend?
Oh, that's it. I'm telling you. Neither one of these caskets did you see in Plato's.
I don't feel comfortable. Let's dance with them.
Or the Playboy Mansion, for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, that's the deal, though. And that's how they do. They ask before you leave and shit.
They were really preppy. They were very nice. They wasn't vulgar. Hey, bitch, can we suck my dick, suck my dick? It wasn't like they were naked and fucking, but they were very polite. You know, I felt it comfortable.
If there was a nigga from the hood up in there, like, yeah,
Kind of makes you wonder how his wife roped him in, huh?
It was just weird. It was just weird. But ever since Giuliani came involved,
You know, every Courgette needed a boy toy back then.
Well, my friend was Giuliani. He shut down all the red light district. The red light district was just shut down. So all the poppers went crazy.
Or should I say every hoochie? Maybe I got background. You're just off frequency about 3.5 kcs, homie, and you got shitty equipment. The shitty tune-up.
What? Well, because you got wet to show you what I'm talking about?
Now, if I told them there's nothing wrong with my shit, it's your shit.
Ray used to be in those clubs all the time. Ray was a regular.
My audio sounds wet. What the fuck?
Ray walked in and they went, no!
My audio sounds wet. Ooh. Ooh. My audio is wet.
I understand you got a processor on, you know, they got dry and wet.
Just for the record, these are bad boys and young guns dreaming about being dry and wet.
And the fan kicked on. Listen, the fan in the background. The fan in the background.
Now, that was good. It's just when you raised your voice and you were laughing and shit, you know, it gets different.
My wife got more fans in the background than I do.
Oh, my God. Yo, that shit was crazy, though. Yo, that shit was like 7 stories of fucking. Tell the truth, that's exactly what it was. 7 stories of fucking. All different types of fucking.
Heaven on the 7th floor.
It was crazy.
You hang around with them fucking white boy punk rock motherfuckers, yo. They get wild. They wild out. They start doing mosh pits and all that crazy shit.
Yeah, I was down with them. Yes, I'm one of them.
Yeah, that shit is fun, yo. Fucking start clotheslining the motherfuckers in the mosh pit.
Well, Plato's was predominantly white, so
Morning time, Ray.
we were the ones throwing those parties.
What's up, tonight? Waving the hand. That'd be good.
All right, with the wave out there, Ray.
What's up, Julian?
You talking about the days you used to be out in the club, man? You was getting pussy out there.
Tons of pussy.
All the pussy.
I always make sure the scars. I always look for the scars. If there was no scars, that means it was a real girl. I always went to the cave with a headlamp, like I was a miner. Mustard? No mustard. You heard nine? I went there like I was a miner with a headlamp.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta be sure, yo. Gotta check everything, man. That shit is bugged out. Motherfuckers trying to deceive people and shit. But then you got motherfuckers out there that they so drunk they don't give a fuck anyway.
They don't care. So what's your name? Well, my name is Fernando. I'll call you Francis. I don't care. Call me in the morning. Ooh. Thirsty motherfuckers. Franco American.
He's from Fuda.
From Fuda. You want a dirty water dog.
Yeah, when they see that big from Fuda, they wake up in the morning, oh shit, what the fuck happened?
They say, wait a minute. Hey, yo, I'm supposed to be on top? Or they were on top? I don't remember.
Well, motherfucker wake up and he realize he's not the only one that got morning wood, there's something wrong.
They come out with an apron, butt naked, with pancakes and sausages.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Poppy, you hungry?
You're like, well, nothing. You want any grits with that?
No, anything else I do. Hell yeah, man. But Van had been smoking his ass off. Your homo was a heavy druggie back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Stopped doing drugs, but he was a heavy smoker. And he had cancer. Alright? The cancer, disappeared. handbag because he kept on smoking. He's an asshole.
Like Richie.
Richie? What Richie?
Like he's smoking crack. If he's smoking, then smoking.
Oh, yeah, he's a heavy smoker. He got the smoker's voice. Yo, how about it? You need to stop that shit, bro. That cigarette shit is going to kill him.
Cigarettes.
No, guys. Remember, you're smoking crack with me, man. You're not smoking cigarettes. You're smoking crack with me. You ain't smoking all the cigarettes and weed I'm smoking. Keep it straight, man. Look at that. It took, how long? 36 minutes for my name to come up? Who not in control, bro?
I don't know. Something that they did to the Newports around, like, the year 2000 that made them shit, like, taste different to me. I said, nah, I'm good.
Well, anybody who smoked Newport's a fool anyway. All that is mental and cancer. You want to smoke a Newport, go get a Marlboro and dip it in fucking sea breeze.
Exactly what you said. My junior high school days, the teenager days, I smoked, I used to buy a pack every day. But now, I don't need it. I actually don't need it. Like, back in the day, after fucking, eating something, taking a shit, had a smoke, had a cigarette. Now, I don't have the urge to do it. I don't need it. But when I'm getting lit, I'm getting nice, a little nota with a Bacardi, with the weed. Once in a while, a Newport, I get a little buzzy. And that's it. But I don't get the urge. When I wake up in the morning, before, as you wake up, my first thing was to light up a cigarette as a teenager, or in my 20s. As soon as I get up, light up a cigarette. As soon as I ate, after I take a shit, or during taking a shit, light up a cigarette. Not no more. I don't have that urge.
Yeah, it gets played out, man. Like, you know, you get older and you start appreciating. I guess when you're younger, you don't give a fuck. But, yo, when you're in high school, you got a pack of cigarettes, that shit don't last you because everybody get broke and they want a fucking cigarette. Yo, let me get one, let me get a cigarette, yo. Like jail and shit, yo. You can get pussies when you got a fucking pack of cigarettes.
Nah, fuck that. Well, me, you call me my dad. No, fuck that. If you don't got it, don't come and ask me. Fuck that. Fuck you. Next time, get a job, pack bags, or make sure your mother and your father give you fucking allowance. That's what I did. My parents gave me allowance. I packed bags. I worked. I started working my brother at the deli. At the age 9 years old, I was working, packing up the freezers and refrigerators, sodas. I did my shit. Clean up and shit. Fuck it. I loved it. That's the reason I became a chef. So because of that, I started working at the deli. I became, working in delicatessen, started working the meats, cooking. That's the reason, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's that form, man. That's how it starts. Yeah, I always had my own shit. But if you had a pack of cigarettes and you was back in school back then and you had the weed and then the fucking spot to chill and shit, yo, she smoked, she poked.
That's right, the bitches, every time I went to Lafayette Park, the older bitches cutting school, they come up to me, older bitches, Cisco, you got a bone? Yeah, I got a bone. You gonna smoke it? I'll be acting sarcastic. Well, in the booth right here. Oh, yeah, you stupid. Well, right here, what you gonna do for it? I'm feeling. What the fuck, yo?
You know, I changed my mind, guys. I didn't even have to key up for them to hear my voice. And, it'll just flip their mode, but it's amazing that even without Richie on their mind, how their conversation is just so defunct, fucking skang-bang, illiterate, degenerate. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to feel bad, when every month I'm giving away to the Boy Scouts to explore. I'm going to feel bad, every month when a new system goes up that, some young brothers have to hear cats talking like this, and, these little cats going to be running circles around them mental-wise.
They should be down to the filter and they want to fucking smoke that shit, man. Like, that motherfucker Richie picked up a cigarette butt from the floor that was lit, still smoking, somebody dropped.
Oh, my God. He got mono, he got tuberculosis.
Oh, Richie did this in his video. He got this, he got that. This is good.
Piece of a cigarette from somebody you don't even...
Yes, Michelle, this is how it starts.
Lips on it? Oh, my God. Matter of fact, you just saying that? Me and my wife, Lolita, we just seen some young kids do that shit at the bus stop. At the fucking bus stop. Young kids doing that shit. If they're picking up gorillas from the floor.
So you seen young kids do it. You didn't see Richie do it.
Holding the camera, picking up the cigarette, smoking. I'm like, dang.
Oh, disgusting. That's pitiful. See, I don't get that urge anymore. I used to be a smoker. I don't get that urge. Right now, well, I'm feeling nice. I smoke weed. I drank. You know, I have like a half a pack of cigarettes. And I only smoke maybe like 2, which for like, what, 10 hours?
Yeah. I sit down, give me a headache. I can't even smell it.
Yeah, me too. Like when I'm sober and my wife coming out, smell like, get the syringe. Oh, really? I go, yeah, really.
Yeah, like I don't want to spend.
All right, a woman got to have a cigarette after she comes. I don't want to hear it. You know that. We know that. Even they know that.
That I cannot do.
And they don't give a fuck what you think about it either.
No.
So if they didn't come with you.
Really? My sinuses, my throat, I can't. There's gonna be weed I do. Right now, just like right now, I use Blaze, I have a blunt. Right now, I Blaze the rest of it. Right now, I cannot smoke no fucking cigarettes. It will destroy the flavor, and my sinus will be so.
Alone too. Like I was doing that for a while.
Oh, blowjob Red Hook trying to check your radio on channel 31. No dummy low, kid.
With my cigarette, with my fucking weed. That don't make sense.
Yeah, especially my allergies. Nah.
You didn't get a dummy load yet? Lay off the coke, you'll be able to afford a dummy load.
Shut the fuck up, yo, fucking crackhead.
Oh, no, man, you got little yayo queen blowing, giving him use blowjobs.
Yo, Ray, who else is out there?
That was Richie. He's trying to tell you where he gets his coke.
Where you getting coke from?
Uh-oh.
Richie, whose custody are you?
None of y'all's, nobody's.
That's my favorite custody out there.
Just about it. Oh, yeah, Red Hook, your favorite custody, Mr. Blayo Queen blowing?
I'm giving out too much info.
Richie been on the cheese line before. He got beaten up. Remember back in the day, a motherfucker come short on that cheese line, they whip that ass?
I get those cookies, bro. Yo, Nine. You know what cookies are.
Yeah, 10-4, man. He want that chocolate. He want that choco flan, yo.
The choco flan.
You want that China white?
Yeah, that too. I cannot. Ever since I became a pot smoker, a nighttime smoker, anything that's sweet or salty, I cannot stand. I don't know. Anything salty or very, very sweet or very salty, it turns me off. That's why I drink rum, yeah. You know what I do? I make my own little sorbets. I get
See, Bad Girl didn't hear me, so he didn't transform.
Strawberries, bananas, oranges. And I make my own, so I put it through my Ninja blender. No sugar, no nothing. And put them in little cups.
Watch, I'll show you didn't hear me. Watch what happens when you hear me.
Fresh fruit sorbet.
Hey, Nine, it's not my fault the little yayo queen was giving you his blowjobs.
It was, man. It was on a live video game. He's trying to hear himself, and this junkie out there thought he was telling
the man who called him up.
No, I was waving a hand to
He still didn't hear my voice.
He's on the live video gate over here on Power Talk. I got the live video gate rolling while we were talking for a while since earlier. And he popped in there to see if he hears himself, and that's why the junkie's talking shit now.
Oh, no, not the live video gate, not Richie.
CD Radio, NYC, live video gate. You gotta download the Power Talk app on your phone.
Power Talk?
PAL, PALTALK. Like my buddy, my pal.
I got you.
Info. Yeah, a couple of the fellas already up in there. 105 up in there, 199. Got a couple of cats up in there. But Cracky's not in there.
That's right. Ain't stupid enough to download that app.
Cracky, you sit there on the sidelines and listen to me like a fan.
Hey, if I'm trying to open my wallet to be your customers, I'll download that app. All right, bye, girls. The king.